weird glare happening right now. Hi guys, happy Monday. I wanted to pop in really quickly and talk about something that I feel like is so important, but many people miss the boat on, or they wait too long and then they regret it. Some very simple steps. So yes, you see how I did this? That was completely, I planned that. So we're gonna talk a little bit, just really quickly, about Emerald and signing your spouse. So I have calls all the time with new coaches, and they are always asking about signing up the spouse and like why they should do it and the reasoning behind it. And I totally get it. In the beginning, you've signed yourself up, you paid for that investment. It's like, why is it important for me to do this as well? So tag someone in your downline who you feel like is like one coach away from Emerald or could go Emerald. You see them as your next leaders in your downline, and you just want to give them the most information possible. And that's what I'm gonna do for them, for you, is just try to explain all this information and make it like an aha moment so that you understand it. So I'm gonna explain it to you kind of the way that I explain it to any of my new coaches that pop on a call with me, so that you guys can get an understanding of like what it is, like the reasoning behind it all. So the biggest thing to know is that Emerald is your first stepping stone. It's the first stepping stone in your business. It's the first rank advancement in your business. I know that when I hit Emerald, I felt so much more confidence in myself. It's like, okay, I have the ability to do this. I have the ability to rank advance. I have what it takes type of thing. And so it gave me kind of a boost as well in my own confidence. But bigger than that is if you are building a business on social media platform. So, I mean, unless you're someone knocking door to door, you might be in the 1 percentile of people in this group that are doing that. Most of you are probably growing your business on social media. And it is important for the people who are following you and watching your new venture to see you advancing in your business. And so to be able to shout you out and show you that public recognition is a big deal and a big step in showing that this person is moving their business forward. And I know in the beginning, some people, I've had a few conversations with newer coaches, and they're like, well, it feels like I'm cheating the system if I sign my spouse up as one of my coaches. No, absolutely not, actually, because this is where you need to think long-term with your business. This is where you need to think strategically and how to play strategically in a way that's going to help you maximize your downline in the long run. So on top of everyone seeing you go Emerald and all of a sudden they're like, okay, this is legit. This person is moving their business forward. On top of that, once you're Emerald, you start to get team cycle bonuses. And team cycle bonuses is where like 98% of my income, residual income weekly, comes from. And that's where you want the growth to happen. That's where you want to see growth is within your team. So the easiest way to do that is to find a spouse and a friend or family member to come on this ride with you, okay? I always tell my new coaches, my very first 2 coaches was a family member and a best friend who left the business after 6 months. And I have no attachment to feeling anymore when people decide they do or don't want to work this business, because I know that I'm in it for the long haul. It doesn't matter what their decision is. I cannot run their business for them. So those were the 2 people that made me Emerald. And here I am now, 15-star diamond. Did that make me fake when I went diamond or Emerald? Absolutely not. It allowed me to earn those team cycle bonuses earlier. It allowed me to get free customer leads, because within Team Beachbody, in order for you to earn customer program leads or Success Club program leads, you have to be doing both, hitting Success Club and be an Emerald coach. They're not going to assign someone who doesn't have a coach within the lead wheel unless they are working their business, meaning they are Emerald and they're hitting Success Club. Those are the 2 basics of your business. So an easy and quick way to do that is to sign your spouse. Now, here is why I think signing your spouse is important. Your spouse is going to get a good place in your downline the quicker you sign them up. If you wait to sign up your spouse, then you're waiting on an opportunity to have more income. Basically, you are leaving income behind, okay? And let me explain it the way that I did it. So we're in a company that is a binary compensation plan, meaning just simply two legs, a left and a right leg, right? So say you sign up and you have like, a couple people on your downline. If you sign your spouse here, then every single person that's signed up after him or her will go under that person, under your spouse. So if I sign anyone on this leg, if my coaches who are on this leg sign anyone, that entire team that is now like 9,000 strong within Beatnik would be placed, some of them, depending on their leg, be placed below that. Now, if I waited, here I am, next month will be 6 years as a coach. If I waited 5 years and signed him up down here, all those people, I'm not taking advantage of any of that volume. I've now waited and in a sense wasted all of that placement. And now I have to wait for everything to build down here for him to have a stronger leg and be able to use that to my advantage when building his business. Now, here's some other reasons that I love signing the spouse up. You keep the spouse there, you let them hang around, and all of a sudden you need them for something. So for me, we went for 15-star diamond back in 2016. It was a big goal that we had, and you have to have your coaches strategically placed. I did not have anyone on the leg of my husband who was close to diamond at the time, and I needed one more diamond. I built his account to diamond, and it allowed us to go 15-star diamond. Same as if you were pushing for diamond and you wanted to build him as one of your emeralds. Same as if you were pushing for 2-star diamond and you needed a diamond over there, you could build him to diamond. That would allow you to open up another business center. It would allow you to have the 2-star diamond bonus. It would allow you all these other things within the business because you strategically used his account. So when it came time, I'm like, I need him for diamond. So we built him to diamond. He now starts making larger cycle bonuses because at diamond, you're making $18 per cycle versus $14 at emerald. And I was able to go 15-star, which allowed for my bonus for 15-star to happen, which is a large quarterly bonus. So well worth fighting for and pushing for. And so that happened. Now, here's the thing. His account now, okay, creates a really nice income stream. If he's consistently at diamond, now he drops in and out sometimes, but if he is consistently at diamond, he's bringing in probably another $40,000 a year just through his stream because he has great placement. The way that we have placed his center and set him up allows for that extra income. And that is a large extra income. And so it's important for me to keep him diamond because it makes sense. If not, he's capping out every single week at emerald, which is $250 a week, which is the max that you can make in cycle bonuses as an emerald. So it made sense for me to build him to diamond at that point as well because I didn't want to be capping out on lost income. Okay, so there's that. The other thing is when people are talking about signing their spouse up, their worry is, well, first of all, what do I do? Like, how do I sign them up? What's the best way to sign them up? And then do I have to purchase product under them all the time? Here's my answer to that. First of all, I would absolutely suggest signing them up with a challenge pack because 2 Success Club points, easy on the board for you, gives you like a win right there and a new coach, right? The second thing is that you can do it in a way that allows for you to give out product. So in my opinion, you sign them up, you get Shakeology packets, and you can sell those packets, right? So say you sign them up with a $160 challenge pack, you're getting a $50 commission on their challenge pack, most likely. You're getting a higher commission than the 25%. So now you're looking at $110 maybe that you feel like you've lost. But if you got 24 packets of Shakeology and you sold those as samples at about $4 per pack, that's putting you at over $100 you're getting back from just samples. So you would make all your money back right away. You have a coach, you have 2 Success Club points on the board, and you have your spouse in a good spot in your downline. Here's the next thing. Okay, Nikki, but do I have to have him on 90 PV home direct every single month? I can't do that right now. No, you don't. Use him as a placeholder. If you get to a point where you've signed up 2 coaches in your Emerald and now you get another coach to sign up and you have 3 coaches, put him on the leg as your spouse and let your spouse go inactive. If you don't need that spouse at the time, let them go inactive. You'll be paying $15 a month, yes, for their coach fee, but they're using them as a placeholder. So they're still your 3rd coach. You don't need them for Emerald because you now have 2 coaches because you're continuing to recruit. You're not stopping at Emerald. We don't do that. And then you continue to build. And once you're at, say, 7 coaches and you're like, oh man, I just need that 8th coach for Diamond, get him 50 personal volume and he's active again and he helps you go Diamond. So they can go in and out of being active and inactive. They don't need the 90 PVHD. They only need 50. I found that the cheapest way to do that is to have like a tub of Energize and then the Energize sampler pack, or whatever sampler pack you want to get. I think it's like 52 PV or something like that. And that gives you everything that you need. On top of that, when it comes to like a new product launch, or maybe I want to get a ton of samples for something that I'm doing within a group or whatever, I'm going to order all those under his account to help build my volume within the team so that I cycle more. Okay, versus me purchasing all of that myself. Of course, my 90 PV is going to go through, which I'm always on because I'm always going to be active and I'm always going to be hitting Success Club, non-negotiable, and I need that 90 PV in my center. But for him, say I run a Shakeology challenge and I need to get a bunch of boxes of Shakeology. I'm ordering all that product under him so that I can get that volume, that team volume under me, so I can cycle and make money back on my purchases. Now, I understand all this is a lot of information. It can feel like a lot, but I'm here to tell you that it will make sense eventually, but you should trust the uplines who have created a successful business based on signing that spouse and finding a friend or a family member. It's as simple as that. So those are my reasons. That's why I feel like Emerald is so easy. We should have all you new coaches popping Emerald in no time now that you have this information. Sign your spouse, sign a family member or a friend, and boom, it's done. That's it. Like there's no more second guessing it. There's no more thinking about it. And you're pushing for Diamond. You want those Emeralds to pop as well. Tell them to do the same thing. Let them do what you're doing. Duplicate this system. This is a duplicatable system. So that is an easy way to pop Emerald. That's an easy way to like make your money back on what you're purchasing in the challenge pack. It's an easy way to get Success Club points on the board for your friends and your family and everyone following you to see that your business is moving forward because you're advancing in rank and all the above. Not to mention the possibility to then build the income stream to what it can be. So that is why it is important to sign your spouse, find a friend and family member, and get to Emerald quick. So tag all your people who are halfway to Emerald, or they just signed up and they could go Emerald and they can do this business, because anyone can do this. You guys can get to Emerald. You just have to understand and trust the strategy and the policies and the things that can happen to get you there, and why we tell you to do it that way, right? So there's my reasoning. Hopefully it makes sense. If not, maybe watch it again. If you have questions, please feel free to comment below. We'll be happy to help you out, and hope you guys have a great Monday. Bye.